velvet hours, the rare and golden kind, where time expands and leaves the rush behind. The afternoon that stretches past its frame, velvet hours, and everything's the same except the pace, the velvet pace of free. I block the afternoon for absolutely nothing, the decadent refusal truly of productivity, the velvet hours, where I answer only to the powers of women appetite and the slow good of doing what the afternoon thinks I should, which today is nothing in particular. The beautiful and velvet vehicular motion of the day without a map, velvet hours, time falling through the gap. And luxury is not the expensive kind. Luxury is time, and you'll find more of it in nothing than in something. Velvet hours, the richest kind of day. Velvet hours, spent in the most beautiful way, spending which is slowly and with care. Velvet hours, and everything is there. There needs to be the cup, the chair, the light. Velvet hours from afternoon to night, the most expensive feeling in the world. Velvet hours, free time unfurled. I read a book and had a bath and ate something I had been saving. The debate of later versus now was settled clear by the velvet hours. Now is here, and later is a fiction I'm not owed. I took the velvet hours on the road of the afternoon and found at every turn velvet hours, the most beautiful urn. And the velvet of time, freely given self, is the most underrated kind of wealth. The kings and queens of history had servants to create the velvet hours. The observance of the wealthy know it costs, but the free version is available to me. Every day I choose the velvet, slow the pace, and let the afternoon just flow through nothing. Velvet hours are the prize of choosing nothing with the open eyes. Velvet hours, I will always find the space for them. The velvet of the mind that rests the rich and unremarkable. Velvet hours, the most adorable use of time. The afternoon that goes. Velvet hours, wherever velvet goes, which is nowhere and everywhere at once. Velvet hours, the most intelligent stunts. Velvet, slow and warm. Velvet, this is the form. Velvet hours, yeah, yeah. Velvet hours, all day. Sycamore in the yard I grew up in, the tree that marked the seasons of my skin, the growing sycamore and soul, the tree in me, the making of the whole. tree was there before I was and will outlast me. In that fact there's a skill the tree has that I'm learning, the outlasting kind of patience, the long term, the lasting presence in a single place. The deep root system of the sycamore will keep its ground through everything the years provide. Sycamore and soul staying inside the commitment of the root, the deep sycamore, the only way to keep. And the tree that knew my grandmother knows me. The sycamore holds all the family. Sycamore and soul, the long-term view. Sycamore and soul, the roots run through everything I am and come from and will be. Sycamore and soul, the family tree. Sycamore and soul, the deep and stay. Sycamore and soul, in the shade of the long commitment to the place. Sycamore and soul, the deepest grace. I carved my name in it at 10 years old. The scar is healed but still there, the inroad, record of my presence in the bark. The sycamore accepted my small mark and grew around it. That's the tree's lesson. In every wound, the growing makes concession, for grows around and through and on. Sycamore and soul, the carried on. And the tree absorbed my childhood into wood. The sycamore kept everything it could. Trees have been the sacred in every culture. The wisdom of the rooted, the sculptor of oxygen from carbon, the exchange of breath. The tree breathes out my breathing range, and I breathe out what feeds the tree. The old reciprocity, the most ancient fold of relationship. Sycamore and soul, the oldest partnership that makes us whole. Sycamore and soul, still standing there, still standing there. Sycamore and soul, still breathing there, that my grandfather breathed under its shade. Sycamore and soul, the patient trade of years, the tree and soul in long exchange. Sycamore and soul, the beautiful, strange continuity of root and trunk and sky. Sycamore and soul, the deepest why. Sycamore, sycamore, deep and old. Sycamore, stories told. Sycamore, soul, sycamore, soul, all day. Stone and water, the oldest conversation. Stone and water, the patience of creation, working on each other, the slow exchange. Stone and water, nothing ever stays the same. I am stone and some things the fixed, inserting the position mixed into the foundation of who I am. The stone that doesn't move for program or for pressure, holding the ground beneath the things I love. Stone keeps the wreath of certainty around the vulnerable. Stone is my most durable, and I am water in the other things. The patient soft that finds a path and brings itself around the obstacle. Stone and water, the two are what I am. Stone and water, the whole diagram of a person, the fixed and the fluid. Stone and water, nothing is too stupid. Oh, too certain to be both at once. Stone and water, the intelligence of months and years of knowing when to hold and when. Stone and water, to flow and then again. The river taught me, the water found its way around the stone, not through. The ground of patience was the method, not the force. The stone stayed stone in water, found its course around and over years of gentle work. The stone became the smooth, the mutual quirk of influence, both changed by the exchange. Stone and water, the most beautiful range, and love requires both the stone and water, the holding and the flowing, the daughter of both qualities. Lao Tzu said, water overcomes the stone, not by strength, but by the patient tone of persistence and of softness. I believe it, stone and water. And I've seen it in every relationship that lasted. The water wore the stone, and the stone steadied the water's course, and both arrived somewhere. Stone and water, the oldest affair. Stone and water, I am learning both. Stone and water, stone and water, the most ancient oath, to be the thing required in the moment. True. From you, the stone when I need anchoring, the flow when I need to find stone and water. No, the oldest choreography of care. Stone and water, always everywhere. Stone holding ground, water flowing around. Stone and water, yeah. Stone and water, always.
Smoking honey in the late night air, the vinyl turning, nothing but the bear. And beautiful of late, the hour deep, smoking honey, somewhere between wake and sleep. The city dimmed itself an hour ago, the neon down to just the amber glow of late night living. Just a few of us who know the 2 a.m. without a fuss of explanation. The smoking honey hour, when everything distills to its most pure. The conversation drops its daytime coat. Smoking honey, speaking from the throat of something real, the unperformed and bare. Smoking honey, the only truth in there. And late night has a quality of truth that daytime keeps too busy to produce. Smoking honey, deep and warm and slow. Smoking honey, let the feeling flow through the hour and the groove and the late. Smoking honey, everything is great at 2 a.m. when the music plays low. Smoking honey, letting the evening go into the deep and warm and analog. Smoking honey, the most beautiful fog. The record has a skip that I forgave years ago. It's part of what it gave me every time. The stumble in the groove, the imperfection that became the move. I know by heart, anticipate the fall and lean in. Smoking honey through it all. The vinyl's warm despite the crackle through. Smoking honey, the most honest view. And the skip and the crackle and the warm are the soul of something real beyond the form. Late night teaches what the day won't say, the underneath of everything in play, the smoke and honey of the actual real, the deep groove of the what we truly feel below the managed. Smoke and honey knows the temperature, the God it never shows, and here at 2 a.m. the God is down. Smoke and honey, this is hallowed ground. Smoke and honey in the deep of night. Smoke and honey, analog and right, the final warm and turning through the dark. Smoke and honey, leaving its remark on everything I am at this late hour. Smoke and honey, distilled to its most pure, the groove, the crackle, the warm bass below. Smoke and honey, the deepest music I know. Smoke and honey, yeah, late and warm and slow. Smoke and honey, feel the deep below. Smoke and honey, all night long. Smoke and honey all night long. Slow hands, the only kind worth having. Slow hands, the most honest kind of crafting. What takes time is built to last and good. Slow hands, doing exactly what they should. The carpenter my grandfather employed moved like the work itself was being enjoyed. Not his labor, but his conversation between the hand and wood, the patient station of a person in their craft. The slow, deliberate intention, every blow of the mallet measured, every joint considered. Slow hands made the point of excellence from love, the furniture he made it still standing. Slow hands were the fastest way to the lasting. Slow hands build what the rushed and hurried only half fulfilled. Slow hands, the music made with care. Slow hands, the love built note by note there. The song that took the whole of the time. Slow hands, worth every bit of the climb. Slow hands, the meal that hours made. Slow hands, the most beautiful trade of time for quality. The slow exchange. Slow hands, the deepest kind of range. I play the instrument different now than when I was impatient. I found that then the Russian missed the note beneath the note, the underneath of music, the devote attention that the slow hand finds, the breath between the beats, the small and quiet depth of the almost silent. Slow hands hear the music that the hurried hands won't clear the space to find. Slow hands, slow ears, slow hands, the music of the years. And every master slow-handed their way to the mastery. The slow hands pay the world. The world asked for it fast, delivers fast, but nothing built for speed was built to last. The soul in the work requires the slow. The genuine craft needs time to grow into itself. The slow hands are the care made physical. The slow hands say you were fully present when you made this thing. Slow hands, the deepest offering. Slow hands, I'm learning how to be. Slow hands, the most authentic me in everything I make and love and do. Slow hands, and I'm giving it to you with all everything I made. Slow hands, worth every patient trade. Slow hands, take the time. Slow hands, yours and mine. Slow hands, yeah, yeah, yeah. All the way. River mud, the realest kind of ground. River mud, the most specific sound of being somewhere actual and deep. River mud, the soil that the roots keep. I've been spending time near actual earth, getting dirty, finding what it's worth to be a body in the physical world. Not the screen version, the unfurled and grounded actual river mud. Beneath the fingernails, the blood and soil of being present in a place. River mud, the realest kind of grace. And something in the earthiness restores the thing the digital consistently ignores. River mud, grounding me down. River mud, the deepest part of town is the soil and the water and the root. River mud, the most primal pursuit. River mud, the body knows this deep. River mud, the kind of soul to keep in contact with the earth and the real. River mud, the deepest kind of feel. My grandfather had garden on his hands, the permanent kind, dark rings in the bands of his knuckles. Proud of it, the mark of someone who put seeds into the dark. Intended river mud was his religion, the season and the soil and the pigeon that ate the seeds, the tendon of the ground. River mud, the most profound, and roots don't grow in the curated space. Roots need the river mud, the actual place. Go outside and find the actual ground, not the manicured, the river wound, and muddy and alive with all the things that only live where mud and water brings. Its particular chemistry, the real earth beneath your feet, the grounded feel of being an animal in the world. River mud, every root unfurled. River mud, I'm finding myself there. River mud, the earthen and the bare and beautiful of physical and real. River mud, the most honest feel. The ancestors knew this. River mud, the original bliss of being a body in a body's world. River mud, and every root unfold. River mud, deep and real. River mud, the earth and feel. River mud, yeah, 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 yeah. River mud, all the way. Porch swing in the afternoon, the kind of thinking that the porch allows the mind to do. No destination for the thought. Porch swing philosophy, self-taught. The porch is where the unscheduled thinking lives, philosophy that nobody gives a credit for. The wisdom of the swing, the back and forth of contemplating nothing, which is everything. The slow return of the swing to where you started. Know that all philosophical thought ends here. The porch swing in the afternoon is clear, and wisdom earned on porches in the slow of afternoon is deeper than the flow of formal education. Porch swing philosophy, back and forth. Porch swing philosophy, finding the word of things in the unhurried swing of thought. Porch swing philosophy cannot be bought, just earned in the slow afternoons of life. Porch swing philosophy, the kind of knife that cuts through complicated, simple and clear. Porch swing philosophy, developed right here. My great uncle had a porch for 40 years. He solved more problems there, his wisdom steers the family still. The porch earned inside of a man who spent his thinking time in love with the particular, the specific tree, the neighbor and the male, the quality of different rains. Porch swing philosophy is in the detail, and the detail's free. And the porch philosopher has all the time the world refused to give the slow sublime. Every Aristotle walk while thinking I swing. The motion and the thinking are the thing that works together. The porch swings are carries thought from the light into the dark and back. The rhythm of the back and forth is how the porch swing burns its philosophical words. The thought goes out and comes back, different change. Porch swing philosophy, rearrange. Porch swing philosophy, years of this swing. Porch swing philosophy, know everything worth knowing in the slow afternoon. Porch swing philosophy, never too soon or late. The porch accepts you any day. Porch swing philosophy, earned a long way back and forth until the truth appears. Porch swing philosophy, the swing of years. Porch swing, back and forth. Porch swing, finding word. Porch swing philosophy, yeah. Porch swing philosophy all day. Old wool and smoke, the smell of somewhere real. Old wool and smoke, the most particular feel of places that have been lived in long and true. Old wool and smoke, and I am thinking of you. The jacket in the back of the wardrobe still smells like the decade, every fiber filled with accumulated living. The wool that absorbed the smoke and the beautiful and unremarkable of years of wear. Old wool and smoke, the textile memoir there of someone's life compacted into thread. Old wool and smoke, the living of the dead and of the living both. The textile holds old wool and smoke, the story that it told. And objects hold the warmth of those who held them. The wool remembers everything compelled them. Old wool and smoke, I wear the texture of old wool and smoke. accumulated love. In every fiber of the warning kept old wool and smoke, the life that others swept into the weaving, handed down to me. Old wool and smoke, the warmest history of being human, of the past down real. Old wool and smoke, the deepest kind of feel. My father's record shelf, the albums there have his fingerprints still, the particular wear of his hands on every sleeve, the turn of corners, the sticky patch I learned, his listening from the artifacts he left. Old wool and smoke, the loveliest of theft of continuity, the objects speak. Old wool and smoke, the particular antique language of the loved and worn and kept. Old wool and smoke, the memory that slept in fiber and in vinyl until now. And I inherit a warmth I never met. Old wool and smoke, and I'm not done yet with the inheriting. Keep the old things, keep the worn and real. The digital has no smell and cannot feel the weight of years. The object in a hand that someone else once held. Understand the warmth it carries, the accumulated soul of handling. Old wool and smoke is whole in ways the new cannot replicate. Old wool and smoke, the most intimate. Old wool and smoke, the warmest archive I old wool and smoke will ever verify is real. The fiber in the smoke in air. Old wool and smoke, the love woven there. Old wool and smoke, I pass it on in turn. Old wool and smoke, the lesson that I learned from everyone and kept in handed thing. Old wool and smoke, the warmth the objects bring. Old wool, old wool, old wool, warm, old smoke carried on. Old wool and smoke, yeah, yeah. Old wool and smoke all day. Heavy honey, that's what this love is. Heavy honey, the thick and sweet of his, and hers and ours, the weighted golden kind. Heavy honey, the love that fills the mind. Honey moves slow in the cold, the thick of it requires the warmth to find its trick of flowing. Our love has that quality, the heavy honey of the slow to be fully flowing. We built warm first, before the honey moved, we quenched the thirst with patience. Heavy honey doesn't rush, heavy honey worth every hush of waiting for the flow, the golden thick. Heavy honey, every slow drip, and heavy honey is the deepest kind. The thin runs off, but the heavy stays behind. Heavy honey, the love that coats everything. Heavy honey, the slow and golden ring of something real and thick and here to stay. Heavy honey, it doesn't run away. Heavy honey, the weighted and the deep. Heavy honey, the kind of love to keep across the years, the thick and slow and true. Heavy honey, and it's all of you. The bees make honey from the gathered years. A flower, the accumulation clears into the thick and golden. Our love too was gathered slowly every morning new. Flower added to the hive, the weight of time and gathered sweetness makes it great. And heavy, heavy honey takes the whole of the season. Heavy honey is the soul, and the heaviest honey comes from the most tended, the love most carefully begun and ended. Let it pour slow, the heavy honey time. Let it coat the moment in the sublime warmth of the thick and golden. Every drop of the heavy honey don't stop. The slow pour, the heavy honey fills the space between the ordinary stills of life, the most beautiful substrate. Heavy honey, I'll take all the weight. Heavy honey, I am soaked in you. Heavy honey, everything I do has the weight of the accumulated sweet. Heavy honey, a most complete kind of love, the thick and weighted real. Heavy honey, the deepest kind of feel of being loved by someone slow and sure. Heavy honey, nothing could be more. Heavy honey, slow and thick. Heavy honey makes me sick with love, the good kind. Yeah, heavy honey, all night long. Church bell in the morning, the particular ring that says the Sunday community will bring itself together. I'm not always there, but I feel the church bell in the air. There's a groove in the Sunday, the particular permission of the day, the secular version of it finds the same. The week has 7 days, and one of them to seek. The gathering, the communal and the warm of belonging to a group, whatever form. The Sunday takes, the church bell is the call to show up for each other, that is all it asks. Show up, the groove of gathering, church bell, the most soulful thing. And community is the oldest groove of all. The church bell, just a particular call. Church bell groove, Sunday in the bone. Church bell groove, nobody's alone when the bell rings and the people find. Church bell groove, the communal mind of being together, the groove of the share. Church bell groove, the people who cared enough to gather, that's the oldest soul. Church bell groove, making broken whole. My grandmother's church had a particular smell of old wood and flowers. I knew it well. Before I knew the faith, the smell of gathered human warmth, the church bell had scattered and collected people into pews for generations. The continuous use of the same space for the same human need. Church bell groove, the most essential creed in the groove of gathering needs no doctrine, just the bell and the people and the doctrine of showing up. Whatever Sunday means to you today, the church bell groove is in the air. The way the Sunday slows the world and makes the space for the communal, the gathering place of the human, whatever and wherever. The Sunday groove, the coming together, is the church bell of the secular too. Church bell groove, and it rings for you. Church bell groove, ringing through the years. Church bell groove, through the hopes and fears of the gathered, the most ancient call. Church bell groove, making room for all the imperfect and the showing up anyway. Church bell groove, the most soulful way to mark the passage of the week. The bell, church bell groove, and all is well. Church bell, ring it out. Church bell, what it's about. Church bell groove, yeah, yeah. Church bell groove, all day. Caught in the undertow of the feeling again. Caught in the undertow, and I don't pretend it isn't pulling me toward the deep. Caught in the undertow, mine to keep. The surface was calm when I waded in. The undertow was patient, wasteful when you're far enough from shore, and then the pull of what's beneath reveals its actual full force. The feeling underneath the fine, the depth of what I carry all the time below the manage. Caught in the undertow of everything I thought I'd let go. And the undertow is not the enemy, it's the depth of what you feel. Finally caught in the undertow, and I go deep. Caught in the undertow, the depth to keep of everything that lives below the calm. Caught in the undertow, the quiet psalm of feeling all the way, the depth to pull. Caught in the undertow, the beautiful weight of caring this much, and I'm caught in the undertow of all I've thought and felt and held, and I don't fight it now. Caught in the undertow, I know how. They say don't fight the undertow, relax. The panic is the danger when it tracks. You undergo with it. The undertow releases when you trust the pull and flow. And I've applied this to the feeling too. The undertow of love, of loss of you. The depth of what I carry, don't resist. Caught in the undertow, and I persist in feeling deeply. Is the deepest form of being. not the calm, but the storm. The ones who feel the undertow most strong are the ones who love the deepest, who belong to the deep end of the human experience. The ones who gave the full without the tense hold back. The undertow belongs to them, caught in the undertow. It's a requiem for all the surface living they refuse, caught in the undertow. The most fully used, caught in the undertow. And I am glad, caught in the undertow, for every sad and beautiful and deep thing that I felt, caught in the undertow. The cards I've dealt myself, the debt, the pull, the full surrender, caught in the undertow. The most tender version of a lie, the going deep, caught in the undertow, and mind to keep undertow, pulling me deep, undertow, mind to keep, caught in the undertow, yeah, caught in the undertow all day. Broken radio in the kitchen window, the best kind of music, static in the rest of the signal, fighting through the pure. Broken radio, and it's the cure. The antenna bent at the exact wrong angle, needs the standing of the particular mangle of position. Left hand holding still, while the right turns the dial. The skill of the broken radio owner, the dance of maintenance, the 1 in a million chance of the perfect signal lasting 30 seconds. Broken radio, it constantly beckons back the patience, the coaxing of the air. Broken radio, the most devoted care, and the music found through static is more one than the clean stream. The broken radio song. Broken radio, fighting through the noise. Broken radio, finding the voice in the static and the drift and the almost clear. Broken radio, the music I hold dear. Broken radio, in the kitchen there. Broken radio, the crackle in the air is the texture of the real, the imperfect true. Broken radio, and it plays for you. My mother's broken radio played the news every morning through the static, the views of the world delivered through the hiss. I knew the headlines by the drift, and this was how I learned that information comes through interference. All the static sums to something the broken radio taught. That signal and noise are both part of the thought we receive. Broken radio knew the truth comes broken and still comes through. And the broken things that still perform their art are the truest holders of the heart. Don't throw the broken radio away. Let it keep its particular static way of reaching through the noise to find the song. The broken radio has been there all along, doing what it does with what it has. The broken radio playing through the jazz of imperfection. That's the deepest groove. The broken radio's most soulful move. Broken radio, the most beloved sound. Broken radio, the music that I found in the interference, in the drift, in the crack. Broken radio, and I'm not looking back to the perfect stream, the broken winds, radio, where the real begins, the static and the signal intertwine. Broken radio, the most beautiful find. Broken radio, yeah, yeah. Static and soul all day. Broken radio, crackle and hiss. like this. Down the stairs and through the door, the carpet worn, the walls with more music than was ever written down. Basement sessions, the best sound in town. Nobody invited anybody formal. The basement has a different kind of normal. Show up when you feel the pull, bring what you have. No guest list, no door shut. On the honest, the basement sessions run on generosity alone, undone from commerce and the industry of it. Just the music and the love of it. The basement warm at every temperature. Basement sessions, purer than the purest pure. And the basement knows the truth that stages forget. The music made for love has the deepest set. Basement session, where the real ones play. Basement session, no one has to say it's good because the room already knows. Basement session, where the soul just flows. Basement session, down the worn stair. Basement session, finding something rare in the unpolished and the genuine groove. Basement session, that's the music that moves. The recording gear is taped and patched. The interface and the interface matched by cable runs and ingenuity. The basement has its own community of workarounds. The beauty in the limit, the lo-fi is intentional. There's grit in it that the studio at twice the price can't replicate. The basement suffice, more than sufficient. The tape hiss is the soul. Basement sessions making the partial whole. And every great record started in a room like this. The basement is the seed of bloom. The greats all had their basements, their garages, the places before the polish, the marriages of limited and inspired. The constraint was the creative pressure. No complaint from the basement. It gave us everything. The lo-fi texture of the soul taking wing from the basement up, and now we know the basement sessions were the real show. Basement sessions, this is where it lives. Basement sessions, this is what love gives to music, the unglamorous and true. Basement sessions, made by me and you. Basement sessions, warm stairs, warm light. Basement sessions, making something right in the basement where the real grooves stay. Basement sessions, all the best days. Basement, warm and deep. Basement, music to keep. Basement sessions, yeah. Basement sessions all day. Velvet hours, the rare and golden kind, where time expands and leaves the rush behind. The afternoon that stretches past its frame, velvet hours, and everything's the same, except the pace, the velvet pace of free. I block the afternoon for absolutely nothing. The decadent refusal truly of productivity. The velvet hours, where I answer only to the powers
hours of women appetite and the slow good of doing what the afternoon thinks I should, which today is nothing in particular. The beautiful and velvet vehicular motion of the day without a map. Velvet hours, time falling through the gap. And luxury is not the expensive kind. Luxury is time, and you'll find more of it in nothing than in something. Velvet hours, the richest kind of day. Velvet hours spent in the most beautiful way of spending, which is slowly and with care. Velvet hours, and everything is there that needs to be: the cup, the chair, the light. Velvet hours, from afternoon to night, the most expensive feeling in the world. Velvet hours, free time unfurled. I read a book and had a bath and ate something I had been saving. The debate of later verses now was settled clear by the velvet hours. Now is here, and later is a fiction I'm not owed. I took the velvet hours on the road of the afternoon and found at every turn velvet hours, the most beautiful urn, and the velvet of time, freely given self, is the most underrated kind of wealth. The kings and queens of history had servants to create the velvet hours, the observance of the wealthy know it costs, but the free version is available to me. Every day I choose the velvet slow, the pace, and let the afternoon just flow through nothing. Velvet hours are the prize of choosing nothing with the open eye. Velvet hours, I will always find the space for them. The velvet of the mind at rest, the rich and unremarkable. Velvet hours, the most adorable use of time, the afternoon that goes. Velvet hours, wherever velvet goes, which is nowhere and everywhere at once. Velvet hours, the most intelligent stunts. Velvet, slow and warm. Velvet, this is the form. Velvet hours, yeah. Velvet hours, all day. Sycamore in the yard I grew up in, the tree that marked the seasons of my skin, the growing sycamore and soul, the tree in me, the making of the whole. The tree was there before I was and will outlast me. In that fact there's a skill the tree has that I'm learning, the outlasting kind of patience, the long-term, the lasting presence in a single place. The deep root system of the sycamore will keep its ground through everything the years provide. Sycamore and soul staying inside the commitment of the root, the deep sycamore, the only way to keep. And the tree that knew my grandmother knows me, the sycamore holds all the family. Sycamore and soul, the long-term view. Sycamore and soul, the roots run through everything I am and come from and will be. Sycamore and soul, the family tree. Sycamore and soul, the deep and stayed. Sycamore and soul, in the shade of the long commitment to the place. Sycamore and soul, the deepest grace. I carved my name in it at 10 years old. The scar is healed but still there, the inroad record of my presence in the bark. The sycamore accepted my small mark and grew around it. That's the tree's lesson. In every womb, the grower makes concession for grows around and through and on. Sycamore and soul that carried on, and the tree absorbed my childhood into wood. The sycamore kept everything it could. Trees have been the sacred in every culture, the wisdom of the rooted, the sculptor of oxygen from carbon, the exchange of breath. The tree breathes out my breathing range, and I breathe out what feeds the tree. The old reciprocity, the most ancient fold of relationships. Sycamore and soul, the oldest partnership that makes us whole. Sycamore and soul, still standing there. Sycamore and soul, still breathing air that my grandfather breathed under its shade. Sycamore and soul, the patient trade of years, the tree and soul in long exchange. Sycamore and soul, the beautiful strange continuity of root and trunk and sky. Sycamore and soul. The deep is wide, sycamore, deep and old. Sycamore, stories told. Sycamore and soul, yeah, yeah. Sycamore and soul, all day. Stone and water, the oldest conversation. Stone and water, the patience of creation. Working on each other, the slow exchange. Stone and water, nothing ever stays the same. I am stoning some things that fixed, inserting the position mixed into the foundation of who I am. The stone that doesn't move for program or for pressure, holding the ground beneath the things I love. Stone keeps the wreath of certainty around the vulnerable. Stone is my most durable, and I am water in the other things. The patient soft that finds a path and brings itself around the obstacle. Stone and water, the two of what I am. Stone and water, the whole diagram of a person, the fixed and the fluid. Stone and water, nothing is too stupid or too certain to be both at once. Stone and water, the intelligence of months and years of knowing when to hold and when. Stone and water, to flow and then again. The river taught me the water found its way around the stone, not through the ground. The patience was the method, not the force. The stone stayed stone and water found its course around and over years of gentle work. The stone became the smooth, the mutual quirk of influence, both changed by the exchange. Stone and water, the most beautiful range, and love requires both the stone and water, the holding and the flowing, the daughter of both qualities. Lao Tzu said water overcomes the stone, not by strength, but by the patient tone of persistence and of softness. I believe it. Stone and water, and I've seen it in every relationship that lasted. The water wore the stone, and the stone steady the water's course, and both arrived somewhere. Stone and water, the oldest affair. Stone and water, I am learning both. Stone and water, the most ancient oath to be the thing required in the moment true. Stone and water, and I learn from you. The stone when I need anchor in the flow, when I need finding. Stone and water know the oldest choreography of care. Stone and water, always everywhere. Stone holding ground, water flowing around. Stone, stone, stone and water, yeah. Stone and water, always.
Smoking honey in the late night air, the vinyl turning, nothing but the bear. And beautiful of late, the hour deep, smoking honey, somewhere between wake and sleep. The city dimmed itself an hour ago, the neon down to just the amber glow of late night living, just a few of us who know the 2 a.m. without a fuss of explanation. The smoking honey hour, when everything distills to its most pure. The conversation drops its daytime coat, smoking honey, speaking from the throat. Of something real, the unperformed and bare, smoking honey, the only truth in there. And late night has a quality of truth that daytime keeps too busy to produce. Smoking honey, deep and warm and slow. Smoking honey, let the feeling flow through the hour and the groove and the late. Smoking honey, everything is great at 2 a.m. when the music plays low. Smoking honey, letting the evening go into the deep and warm and analog. Smoking honey, the most beautiful fall. The record has a skip that I forgave years ago. It's part of what it gave me every time. The stumble in the groove, the imperfection that became the move. I know by heart, anticipate the fall, and lean in, smoking honey through it all. The vinyl's warm despite the crackle through. Smoking honey, the most honest view. And the skip and the crackle and the warm are the soul of something real beyond the form. Late night teaches what the day won't say, the underneath of everything in play. The smoking honey of the actual real, the deep groove of the what we truly feel. Below the managed, smoking honey knows the temperature, the guard it never shows. And here at 2 a.m. the guard is down. Smoking honey, this is hallowed ground. Smoking honey in the deep of night. Smoking honey, analog and ride the vinyl warm and turning through the dark. Smoking honey, leaving this remark on everything I am at this late hour. Smoking honey, distilled to its most pure, the groove, the crackle, the warm bass below. Smoking honey, the deepest music I know. Slow hands, the only kind worth having. Slow hands, the most honest kind of crafting. What takes time is built to last and good. Slow hands, doing exactly what they should. The carpenter my grandfather employed moved like the work itself was being enjoyed. Not his labor, but his conversation. Between the hand and wood, the patient station of a person in that craft. The slow, deliberate intention, every blow of the mallet measured, every joint considered. Slow hands made the point of excellence from love, the furniture he made is still standing. Slow hands were the fastest way to the lasting. Slow hands build what the rushed and hurried only half fulfilled. Slow hands, the music made with care. Slow hands, the love built note by note there. The song that took the whole of the time. Slow hands, worth every bit of the climb. Slow hands, the meal that ours made. Slow hands, the most beautiful trade of time for quality. The slow exchange. Slow hands, the deepest kind of range. I play the instrument different now than when I was impatient. I found that then the rushing missed the note beneath the note, the underneath of music, the devote attention that the slow hand finds, the breath between the beats, the small and quiet depth of the almost silent. Slow hands hear the music that the hurried hands won't clear, the space to find. Slow hands, slow ears. Slow hands, the music of the ears. And every master slow-handed their way to the mastery. The slow hands pay. The world asks for it fast, delivers fast, but nothing built for speed was built to last. The soul in the work requires the slow. The genuine craft needs time to grow into itself. The slow hands are the care made physical. The slow hands say you were fully present when you made this thing. Slow hands, the deepest offering. Slow hands, I'm learning how to be. Slow hands, the most authentic me in everything I make in love and do. Slow hands, and I'm giving it to you with all the care the slow allows the thing. Slow hands, the deepest kind of offering of time and presence, everything I made. Slow hands, worth every patient trade. Slow hands, take the time. Slow hands, yours and mine. Slow hands, yeah. Slow hands all the way. River mud, the realest kind of ground. River mud, the most specific sound of being somewhere actual and deep. River mud, the soil that the roots keep. I've been spending time near actual earth, getting dirty, finding what is worth. To be a body in the physical world, not the screen version, the unfurled and grounded actual. River mud beneath the fingernails, the blood and soil of being present in a place. River mud, the realest kind of grace, and something in the earthiness restores the thing the digital consistently ignores. River mud grounding me down. River mud, the deepest part of town is the soil and the water and the root. River mud, the most primal pursuit. River mud, the body knows this deep. River mud, the kind of soul to keep in contact with the earth and then the real. River mud, the deepest kind of feel. My grandfather had garden on his hands, the permanent kind, dark rings in the bands of his knuckles, proud of it, the mark of someone who put seeds into the dark, intended. River mud was his religion, the season in the soil and the pigeon that ate the seeds, the tendon of the ground. River mud, the most profound, and roots don't grow in the curated space. Roots need the river mud, the actual place. Go outside and find the actual ground, not the manicured, the river wound, and muddy and alive with all the things that only live where mud and water brings its particular chemistry. The real earth beneath your feet, the grounded feel of being an animal in the world. River mud, every root unfurled. River mud, I'm finding myself there. River mud, the earth and the bare and beautiful, of physical and real. River mud, the most honest feel. River mud, the ancestors knew this. River mud, the original bliss of being a body in a body's world. River mud, and every root unfurled. Deep and real, river mud, the earth and feel, river mud, yeah, river mud, all the way. Porch swing in the afternoon, the kind of thinking that the porch allows the mind to do. No destination for the thought. Porch swing, philosophy, self-taught. The porch is where the unscheduled thinking lives, the philosophy that nobody gives but credit for, the wisdom of the swing, the back and forth of contemplating nothing, which is everything. The slow return of the swing to where you started. Know that our philosophical thought ends here. The porch swing in the afternoon is clear, and wisdom earned on porches in the slow afternoon is deeper than the flow.
formal education. Porch swing philosophy, back and forth. Porch swing philosophy, finding the worth of things in the unhurried swing of thought. Porch swing philosophy cannot be bought, just earned in the slow afternoon of life. Porch swing philosophy, the kind of knife that cuts through complicated, simple and clear. Porch swing philosophy, developed right here. My great uncle had a porch for 40 years. He solved more problems there. His wisdom steers the family still. The porch earned insight of a man who spent his thinking time in love with the particular, the specific tree, the neighbor and the male, the quality of different rains. Porch swing philosophy is in the detail, and the detail's free. And the porch philosopher has all the time the world refused to give the slow sublime. Aristotle walk while thinking, I swing. The motion and the thinking are the thing that works together. The porch swing's art carries thought from the light into the dark and back. The rhythm of the back and forth is how the porch swing earns its philosophical worth. The thought goes out and comes back different, changed. Porch swing philosophy, rearranged. Porch swing philosophy is of this swing. Porch swing philosophy, know everything worth knowing in the slow afternoon. Porch swing philosophy, never too soon or late. The porch accepts you any day. Porch swing philosophy, earned the long way, back and forth until the truth appears. Porch swing philosophy, the swing of years. Porch swing, back and forth. Porch swing, finding words. Porch swing philosophy, yeah. Porch swing philosophy all day.
Old and smoke, the smell of somewhere real. Old wool and smoke, the most particular feel of places that have been lived in long and true. Old wool and smoke, and I am thinking of you. The jacket in the back of the wardrobe still smells like the decade, every fiber filled with accumulated living, the wool that absorbed the smoke and the beautiful and unremarkable of years of wear. Old wool and smoke, the textile memoir there of someone's life compacted into thread. Old wool and smoke, the living of the dead, and of the living both the textile holds. Old wool and smoke, the story that it told. And objects hold the warmth of those who held held them. The wool remembers everything compelled them. Old wool and smoke, I wear the texture of old wool and smoke. Accumulated love in every fiber of the worn and kept. Old wool and smoke, the life that others swept. Into the weave and handed down to me. Old wool and smoke, the warmest history of being human, of the past down real. Old wool and smoke, the deepest kind of feel. My father's record shelf, the albums there have his fingerprints still, the particular wear of his hands on every sleeve, the turn of corners, the sticky patch I learned, his listening from the artifacts he left. Old wool and smoke, the loveliest of theft of continuity, the objects speak. Old wool and smoke, the particular antique language of the loved and worn and kept. Old wool and smoke, the memory that slept in fiber and in vinyl until now, when I inherit warmth I never met. Old wool and smoke, and I'm not done yet with the inheriting. Keep the old things, keep the worn and real. The digital has no smell and cannot feel the weight of years. The object in the hand that someone else once held. Understand the warmth it carries, the accumulated soul of handling. Old wool and smoke is whole in ways the new cannot replicate. Old wool and smoke, the most intimate. Old wool and smoke, the warmest archive I. Old wool and smoke will ever verify as real, the fiber and the smoked in air. Old wool and smoke, the love woven there. Old wool and smoke, I pass it on in turn. Old wool and smoke, the lesson that I learned from every worn and kept and handed thing. Old wool and smoke, the warmth the objects bring. Old wool, 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 wool. Old worn, worn and warm. Old smoke carried on. Old wool, wool, old wool and smoke, yeah, 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 yeah. Old wool and smoke all day.
Heavy honey, that's what this love is. Heavy honey, the thick and sweet of his, and hers and ours, the weighted golden kind. Heavy honey, the love that fills the mind. Honey moves slow in the cold, the thick of it requires the warmth to find its trick of flowing. Our love has that quality, the heavy honey of the slow to be fully flowing. We built warm first before the honey moved. We quenched the thirst with patience. Heavy honey doesn't rush. Heavy honey worth every hush of waiting for the flow, the golden thick. Heavy honey, every slow drip. And heavy honey is the deepest kind. The thin runs off, but the heavy stays behind. Heavy honey, the love that coats everything.
heavy honey, the slow and golden ring of something real and thick and here to stay. Heavy honey, it doesn't run away. Heavy honey, the weighted and the deep. Heavy honey, the kind of love that keep across the years, the thick and slow and true. Heavy honey, and it's all of you. The bees make honey from the gathered years of flower. The accumulation clears into the thick and golden. Our love too was gathered slowly every morning. New flower added to the hive. The weight of time and gathered sweetness makes it great and heavy. Heavy honey takes the whole of the season. Heavy honey is the soul, and the heaviest honey comes from the most tended, the love most carefully begun and ended. Let it pour slow. The heavy honey time. Let it coat the moment in the sublime warmth of the thick and gold in every drop of the heavy honey. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't. The slow pour, the heavy honey feels the space between the ordinary steals of life, the most beautiful substrate. Heavy honey, I'll take all the weight. Hey, heavy honey, I am soaked in you. Heavy honey, everything I do has the weight of the accumulated sweet. Heavy honey, the most complete kind of love, the thick and weighted real. Heavy honey, the deepest kind of feel of being loved by someone slow and sure. Heavy honey, nothing could be more. Heavy honey, slow and thick. Heavy honey makes me sick. With love, the good kind, yeah. Heavy honey, all night long. Church bell in the morning, the particular ring that says the Sunday community will bring itself together. I'm not always there, but I feel the church bell in the air. There's a groove in the Sunday, the particular permission of the day, the secular version of it finds the same. The week has 7 days and one of them to seek the gathering, the communal in the warmth of belonging to a group, whatever form. The Sunday takes, the church bell is the call to show up for each other. That is all it asks. Show up, the groove of gathering. Church bell, the most soulful thing in community, is the oldest groove of all. The church bell, just the particular call. Church bell groove, Sunday in the bone. Church bell groove, nobody's alone when the bell rings and the people find. Church bell groove, the communal mind, the being together, the groove of the share. Church bell groove, the people who care enough to gather, that's the oldest soul. Church bell groove, making broken whole. My grandmother's church had a particular smell of old wooden flowers. I knew it well before I knew the faith, the smell of gathered human warmth. The church bell had scattered and collected people into pews for generations. The continuous use of the same space for the same human need. Church bell groove, the most essential creed, and the groove of gathering needs no doctrine, just the bell and the people, and the doctrine sure enough. Whatever Sunday means to
the gathering place of the human. And wherever the Sunday groove, the coming together, is the church bell of the secular too. Church bell groove and it rings for you. Church bell groove, ringing through the years. Church bell groove, through the hopes and fears of the gathered, the most ancient call. Church bell groove, making room for all the imperfect in the showing up anyway. Church bell groove, the most soulful way to mark the passage of the week. The bell, church bell groove, and all is well. Church bell, ooh, ring it out. Church bell, whoa, what it's about. Church bell, ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Church bell groove all day.
Caught in the undertow of the feeling again. Caught in the undertow, and I don't pretend it isn't pulling me toward the deep. Caught in the undertow, mine to keep. The surface was calm when I waded in. The undertow is patient, waits for when you're far enough from shore, and then the pull of what's beneath reveals its actual full force. The feeling underneath the fight, the depth of what I carry all the time. Below the managed, caught in the undertow of everything I thought I let go. In the undertow is not the enemy, it's the depth of what you feel. Finally caught in the undertow, and I go deep. Caught in the undertow, the depth to keep of everything that lives below the calm. Caught in the undertow, the quiet song of feeling all the way, the depth, the pull. Caught in the undertow, the beautiful weight of carrying this much, and I'm caught in the undertow of all I've thought and felt and held, and I don't fight it now. Caught in the undertow, I know how. They say don't fight the undertow, relax. The panic is the danger when it tracks. You undergo with it. The undertow releases when you trust the pull and flow. And I've applied this to the feeling too. The undertow of love, of loss of you. The depth of what I carry, don't resist. Caught in the undertow and not persist. And feeling deeply is the deepest form of being human, not the calm but the storm. The ones who feel the undertow most strong are the ones who love the deepest, who belong to the deep end of the human experience. The ones who gave the full without the tense. Hold back, the undertow belongs to them. Caught in the undertow, it's a requiem for all the surface living they refused. Caught in the undertow, the most fully used. Caught in the undertow, and I am glad. Caught in the undertow, for every sad and beautiful and deep thing that I've felt. Caught in the undertow, the cards I've dealt myself, the depth, the pull, the full surrender. Caught in the undertow, the most tender version of alive, the going deep. Caught in the undertow, and mine to keep. Undertow, undertow, pulling me deep. Undertow, mine to keep. Caught in the undertow, yeah, caught in the undertow all day. Broken radio in the kitchen window, the best kind of music, static in the rest of the signal fighting through the pure. Broken radio, and it's the cure. The antenna bent at the exact wrong angle, needs the standing of the particular mangle of position, left hand holding still, while the right turns the dial. The skill of the broken radio owner, the dance of maintenance, the 1 in a million chance of the perfect signal lasting 30 seconds. Broken radio, it constantly beckons back the patience, the coaxing of the air. Broken radio, the most devoted care. And the music found through static is more one than the clean stream, the broken radio's song. Broken radio, fighting through the noise. Broken radio, finding the voice in the static and the drift and the almost clear. Broken radio, the music I hold dear. Broken radio, in the kitchen there. Broken radio, the crackle in the air is the texture of the real, the imperfect, true. Broken radio, and it plays for you. My mother's broken radio played the news every morning through the static, the views of the world delivered through the hiss. I knew the headlines by the drift, and this was how I learned that information comes through interference. All the static sums to something. The broken radio taught that signal and noise are both part of the thought we receive. Broken radio knew the truth comes broken and still comes through. And the broken things that still perform their art are the truest holders of the heart. Don't throw the broken radio away. Let it keep its particular static way of reaching through the noise to find the song. The broken radio has been there all along, doing what it does with what it has. The broken radio playing through the jazz of imperfection. That's the deepest groove, the broken radio's most soulful move. Broken radio, broken radio, the most beloved sound. Broken radio, the music that I found in the interference and the drift and the crack. Broken radio, and I'm not looking back to the perfect stream, the broken wind. Broken radio, where the real begins, the static and the signal intertwine. Broken radio, the most beautiful find. Broken radio, yeah, yeah. Static and soul all day. Broken radio, crackle and hiss. Broken radio sounds like this. Down the stairs and through the door, the carpet worn, the walls with more music than was ever written down. Basement session, the best sound in town. Nobody invited anybody formal. The basement has a different kind of normal. Show up when you feel the pull, bring what you have. No guest list, no door shut. On the honest, the basement sessions run on generosity alone. Undone from commerce and the industry of it, just the music and the love of it. The basement warm at every temperature. Basement sessions, purer than the purest pure.
And the basement knows the truth that stages forget. The music made for love has the deepest set.
Basement session,
Where the real ones play.
basement session,
No one has to say it's good because the room already knows.
basement session,
Where the soul just flows
basement session,
down the worn stair,
basement session,
finding something rare in the unpolished, in the genuine groove.
basement session.
That's the music that moves. The recording gear is taped and patched. The interface and the interface matched by cable runs and ingenuity. The basement has its own community of workarounds. The beauty in the limit. The lo-fi is intentional. There's grit in it that the studio at twice the price can't replicate. The basement suffice, more than sufficient. The tape hisses the soul.
Basement session,
Making the partial whole. And every great record started in a room like this. The basement is the seed of bloom. The greats all had their basements, their garages, the places before the polished. The marriages are limited and inspired. The constraint was the creative pressure, no complaint. From the basement, it gave us everything. The lo-fi texture of the soul taking wing. From the basement up, and now we know the basement sessions were the real show.
basement session,
This is where it lives.
basement session,
This is what love gives. The music, the unglamorous and true.
basement sessions,
Made by me and you.
basement session,
Warm stairs, warm light.
basement sessions,
Making something right in the basement where the real groove stays. Basement sessions, all the best days.
basement,
Warm and deep,
basement,
music to keep.
basement sessions,
Yeah, yeah. Basement sessions, all